So we are back with another video here, and today we're coming up with five products once again, but this time in the sports and outdoors category. So the idea is again the same. We're looking for products on AliExpress which are being bought by Americans and trying to build a niche which sort of helps people selling in US directly on Amazon for FBA, and so that you can derive direct results. Uh, and at the same time, we're also helping you prepare for the Prime Day sale, which is coming soon. So yeah, without taking any further time, let's jump right into the first product. All right, so the first product on our list today is a waist running bag. From our research, again, we found out that this is one product which is being extensively bought by Americans, and that is why we're suggesting this product today. It costs about 1 cent from AliExpress. So Alibaba would be for the lower. You can easily assume a 15% discount on this price, uh, considering that you would also pay shipping and everything. So that's what the current assumption is, that on this price you can get a 15% discount, which becomes your landing price for this product at US. So just to compare and see what this product is selling for on Amazon, we did a research already, and as you can see that these bags are selling for $10, like $15 here, $12, $9, and whatnot. So yeah, this looks like a profitable niche, and at the same time, there are people buying. Like, there people have sold 3,000 units here, um, 8,000 units here, whatnot. So this is clearly a very profitable niche. I think the prices are a bit higher when you already know that the cost is so low. So all right. So the second product in this category is the paracord, which is also known as a multi-purpose rope, often used in camping related activities. So as the weather is getting better outside and the conditions are also pretty nice, a lot of people are moving out and going for camping. And I think this is one product which I personally used a lot, and I really love to have these. Not just for camping purposes, but this is something that I usually keep in my car, because what it does is that it sort of gives you that confidence that okay, if anything goes wrong, you do have something to just hold it together with. Yeah, I mean, another product which I feel is quite promising. Let's look at what is happening on Amazon.com. So if we come here and see that this the margin is again pretty good. We saw 132, so roughly 110, 115 would be the landing cost for you in US, and we are selling for what, 850 minimum, $10, definitely dependent on the length. But in general, I see a good margin here once again, and the units are also pretty significant, right? So even if, let's say, right, I mean, and the reason why we're looking at these units once again is because you're getting people to buy these products who are not currently buying on Amazon. That is definitely one niche that you're trying to cover. But at the same time, there will always be people who are already buying from Amazon who would continue to do that, right? And that could also be a target market for you. So, and I think price plays a significant role here. So if you offer good quality ropes and at competitive prices, and which look like good quality, so yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that there would be people moving into that. And at the same time, I think the designs that we see here look pretty good, as in rugged and not so boring as these ropes would do to me personally. So I would definitely be somebody who would go for these. So like you see that these products again, and these have sold 3,000 units. I was not wrong, right? That these patterns do work. You have to just be a little mindful about what kind of color you're getting, and I mean, never a bad idea, I would say. All right, so the third product in the list is the resistance tubes. These are, again, I think these are lifesavers. I've personally been using these for the past couple of months, and I think, I mean, there is a different feel to the dumbbells, but if you're somebody who likes to train with weights, these are definitely lifesavers. Um, these, I think, are a little too expensive here. I did not do any research on what is the minimum cost that you can get these for, but I think on a more general note, like if you imagine that these are selling pretty well here, imagine if these were $15, we usually get a 15%, you know, difference in terms of landing cost to US. So if these are, let's say, $15 here, we get a 15% discount. That roughly comes out to 15, that's about 225. So yeah, so I think you can get these for about $12, let's say. And then if you come to the US website, okay, so this one, see here, this is selling for about $50, right? Roughly, this is $26. So is the case. Say, I think this is the cheapest one, but if you keep going, if you keep checking, I think this is the cheapest one. But then again, I think that might also be due to bad quality or something like that. I'm not sure how they're able to sell this for that. But yeah, the one that we are looking at sells for, and I'm pretty sure that we can find cheaper products when it comes to sourcing on Alibaba or something like that. But this is definitely a niche which I feel is, quite amazing, and these are selling pretty well, right? You see 6,000 units here, 300, 800 units, and things like that. And there is not enough competition. I would honestly tell you that I was expecting more products, more variety here. If you can talk to the supplier and tell them that, okay, you want some different colors or something like that. One interesting idea that I recently got was that, why do you need so many different colors? Why don't you use one shade and then pick them from lightest to darkest? And what that does is that, you would always know that the lightest version is probably the lightest in weight as well, and then the darkest is obviously the heaviest one. So it totally, eradicates the need of these markings on these, because they will go away with time, because this is like ink, so you don't want that. So yeah, another idea for you if you want to, maybe try that out. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so the fourth product in the list is the women's tights, uh, bottoms primarily, and this is the fourth product in the list, which is quite high in terms of the units bought. And I think this is definitely something which is increasingly being adopted by almost everyone who's working out. This used to be something which women were buying when they used to go outdoors, because this is something I think which gives a very sporty look. But now it's become sort of like a necessity whenever you're working out. It's sort of like what like how shorts are to guys when they're working out. So I think this is yoga pants have become quite similar for women in that sense, and like the product here is costing about 1652. So if let's say it was about 16, then 15% on that would be about roughly 3 or roughly 250. So you can get this for about $14 here. And yeah, you see that they're selling it for 18. So clearly, if that is the case, then they're not getting it for 14. So this seems like an overpriced product here on AliExpress, and I fail to understand why are people still buying it. But imagine, like, if people are buying this from from here, there is a market which is not being supported by US. Can you see that, right? That there's not even enough price differentiation here. The price is almost at par with what they are selling in US for, and then it's almost the same. So this is like a no-brainer for me. If I was selling in US, I would definitely go for these. There no doubt that there are a lot of purchases, like 5,000 units for this product. 8,000, 15,000. I know that there's a difference in the size and fit, but again, like, this is a market which has been able to significantly sell. I mean, it's rare to see these high numbers for this, three or four different categories. um I mean, pretty good area to get into. And okay, so the last one for today's ranking is this lures fishing lures, rather. And Yeah, I was quite astonished to see this product in our sheet as well. But yeah, they're selling pretty well. So not touching the data anymore. This is summers. People are going outside. They do like to fish. So no wonder that these are selling well. And again, a lower priced product, $5 here. So yeah, again, 75-cent discount would easily get you to about, 350 something, considering everything, 350, 360. So yeah, let's see how, these are performing on Amazon. So 350, 360 product is roughly selling for about $15, $18. I see there are more options here, but if you sort of try to combine them, I'm pretty sure that they would go pretty well. Yeah. So yeah, they're just like there are all these options here available, and they are coming in packs of three. So here the pack of three is about $12, and one cannot be. So I think people are not as interested. So the people who are buying from here are not interested in buying in pairs, because maybe that's the reason why they would do that, because otherwise this seems like a decent option. But or I think there is much more possibility of getting these at even lower rates. So yeah, I see that they are selling, like this one is selling for 347. So I'm sure you can get prices further down, and this seems to be a known brand, Beer King. So that could also be the reason why they're selling at premium prices. I'm sure you can get it further down, but I think we're not really fixated on the price itself. It's also about how the people are going for, or what the people are buying. So considering that, these are like more darker shades here. This is I would say this is like a different kind of lure altogether. That's really important to understand. So if you think that this could be something that you would be interesting to get into, not a bad product. Again, I think a very good niche for people going out. Numbers are strong here, no doubt, right? Like I see constant, and the good part is that no one brand is selling too high. So you see, right, like there are a lot of 300, 400s across the different offerings. So and I personally take that as a major benefit, a major positive rather, because that sort of gives you an assurance that okay, almost everyone in this category is doing well if you assort them properly. All right, so that brings us to the end of the video. I really hope you liked all the products that we suggested. We'll keep coming up with more such videos about products which could be successful at Amazon in US. The next one that we are planning to make is going to be about board games. So we've seen a serious uptick in the board game industry, and like people are buying a lot more because they're staying at home. So that could be an interesting space, and we found some very innovative board games which could actually be great additions to the households in US. So yeah, keep keep sharing the videos, and if you liked this video, then maybe like it and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys again. Cheers.